Hey y'all, welcome to Energy. All praise to the Most High. Trust your intuition over mine. Let's see what's in the energy currently. What's in the energy currently? It's just a general. General tap in, see what the vibes are. Ace of Swords in reverse. Illusion, lies, confusion, the end of a conflict, someone making it make sense or creating a division. Someone could be separating from someone, detaching from someone, letting someone go. Ace of Swords in reverse, the Lovers in reverse. Someone is like shifting a situation, turning over a new leaf, gaining peace, like inner peace. But it's like they had to let go of a lie or an illusion, or allow an illusion to die. Okay. The Lovers in reverse. It required them to detach to or to end a situation that they were in. The Lovers in reverse, the Four of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, definitely letting go of a relationship or a soulmate connection. The Lovers in reverse, Gemini energy, Ace of Swords in reverse. We also have the Hanging Man in reverse and the Queen of Cups. A Taurus, a Cancer, or a Scorpio. Someone can't figure out exactly how they feel, or they can't see what's happening exactly, but they feel like the person that they were in a relationship with has moved on. Or the person that they're having to let go and detach from, the reason they're detaching is because they do not feel that that person is still connected to them. They do not feel like there is a actual connection. They feel like your attention, your love, your heart, your focus is elsewhere. Queen of Cups. Okay. All right, y'all. Let's see. Let's see. What's the tea? This sound like tea. This sound like tea. What's the tea? Ace of Swords in reverse. This is the end of a conflict. The end. Okay, so maybe that's what the conflict was about. Someone maybe didn't believe or couldn't believe that someone would detach from them, or someone was done with them, or that someone was moving on, but they're seeing it happening. What's the Ace of Swords in reverse and the Lovers in reverse? Memories in reverse, recalling in reverse. They can't even remember the last time that the two of them were connected, or that they like were thinking the same thing, or that they were like in sync with one another. Someone can't remember the last time that they maybe even like felt true love. Maybe this is somebody who feels like they haven't had true love since you. Like you may be the last person that they remember truly being loved, or something like that. So that's probably why this connection was hard to let go of. But someone's shifting their perspective. Like they feel like it's better that they do. Yeah, because this person was conflicted and the situation is putting them to sleep. It's self-awareness in reverse, cutting through illusions in reverse. The only way to get rid of the lie, the only way to let the illusion go, the only way to let like what is actually be seen, and to gain a new perspective on it, so that you could detach without having all of these negative feelings and emotions to it. Like it's the only way. You had to like let go of the emotional attachment, or somebody had no choice. The connection was putting them to sleep, causing other, like, it's like, I don't know, something about this connection. The confusion left them in a space vibrationally where it was affecting other things. And possibly it feels as if they haven't been able to attract real love into their life, just because of this situation, being so connected to this person. It feels as if the emotions are not really good. They're temperamental or up and down or something like that. Like often, it's chaotic. So there was always conflict and tension emotionally. Like someone trying to love someone who's trying to walk away. So it's this tug and pull, okay, or something like that. Back and forth type of energy. And finally, someone severed the cord or the connection in order to be able to let go of the struggle, and because it put them in a space of feeling like there is no love, and that's because they were still tapped into a situation where there's no love. But that's very specific here with the lovers is, and we have lovers and recalling, so this is not like anything new that I'm picking up on. This is likely like somebody's wife or husband or long-term partner. Or even family member, but yeah, they're having to step back, detach. Also, we have evidence, guilty as charged and exposed. So they kind of, I don't know, they're getting in trouble for something. They're being seen. If this is someone who, I was talking about like conflict and stuff like that. If that was a conflict that this person brought to you, or they brought smoke to you over this situation, they're getting karma. They're also being like their behavior is being revealed to someone else, and they know that they're guilty. They know they're gonna have to pay for this. Guilty as charged, evidence, and exposed. So they feel as if they really don't have a choice. Staying connected to the situation just makes them more like they're too blind. It's too many blind spots. They don't really know enough. They don't have enough information. They don't have enough information. And it's causing issues for them. So whatever it is that they're losing sight of why they were holding on to this person in the first place. Especially because the person is moving on. Cancer or Scorpio, Queen of Cups, moving on, moving forward. Yeah, oh shoot. Not only are you moving on with your heart intact, and it seemed like you want to get back out there. We have player, and the Queen of Cups. You must be a catch, or you're very attractive. I don't know, or they feel like you have options. This is how they're seeing you. This person also could feel like you're in love with somebody who is playing you. Like someone who doesn't really want anything real with you, not looking to, settle, but looking for options. Okay. Let's see. Tell me about the player energy. You could be the player too. Like you could be literally just kind of dating, and you may not be ready for anything specific, but you know you don't want what's behind you anymore, and you're looking for new options. Maybe you haven't even found anybody, but you are open. So you could just be like open to date. Your heart is open to, or your heart is, you're emotionally available. All right. What is the player? Page of Swords. Someone who's had their eye on you. Eight of Pentacles. Someone who's had their eye on you and has been working. You know what I heard? Like working up the nerve or some shit. Like I'm hearing last night I saw you standing and I started pretending. Somebody wants to shoot their shot or take a chance here. And it looks like you're focused on them too. They're focused on you, or they're seeing you. You're focused on them, or you're loving them, or you're already attracted to them. You could be infatuated if you guys, it's just like you don't really know them like that, or maybe you do know them. I don't know. It's pretty generic what this is that you are invested in. Like there's no specifics really. It just looks like you may be attracted to maybe one person more than anybody else currently that you're looking at. Okay, yeah, Ten of Pentacles is in reverse. You're not in a committed relationship. You're just dating, and you're open to date. You could be open to settling down. At least it feels like you're emotionally available and you're ready to create a partnership or a connection, like to develop one. With the Eight of Pentacles, that's about putting the work in, you know, and kind of it's like taking it day to day pretty much. But I feel like that's where you're at. If you've seen this person, or if you know this person, I feel like your eye is on them too, or at least they're feeling you. Your emotions are still being felt, or your desire is still being felt, or your attraction is still being felt. Okay. So I don't know what this is, but somebody let go of someone, and it feels like somebody else is ready to move forward. So two people detaching from maybe one another or two different situations and getting back out on the dating scene. That's all. That's the read. Strength, bravery, confidence, courage, focus, persuasion, influence, energy, overcoming an obstacle. Okay, this was a lot more difficult than it seemed. So maybe there was a lot of moving parts. There were some complications along the way. So pretty much, I feel like maybe you turned something, or someone turned something, yeah, that could have been extremely difficult and depressing and stressful and dramatic or messy, or I don't know, something that would have been a big deal is kind of just boiling down to, what else are you going to do? Like, you know, the only decision that can be made, honestly. So there are people severing ties, moving forward, choosing to be single. Okay, it's a big deal actually today, because do you know how many people settle for a continued relationship that they don't even want anymore, and they don't even change the rules to the relationship to fit like who they are now. So people are literally stuck playing the exact same role that they signed up for, when the person that they're connected to may not be the same, or they could be less or more. Oh, we gotta clean your nose. So yeah. Okay, hold on. I'll be standing in a second. Clean your nose, okay? Here I come. Yeah, there's a lot of different reasons too, you know. Sometimes it's just not thinking that people can find somebody else, that they'll never find love again, that it's easier. But sometimes you get trapped because of codependencies, because of stability, you know, the fear of being alone, not having anyone, things like that. So it feel like y'all did whatever you did, whatever this is actually simple, but actually a major accomplishment for you. And it doesn't look like anybody is like in a horrible situation as a result of it, you know. So that's a success story, is really what I feel. But it does feel like there's some healing that needs to take place, or just maybe some action, letting go, shaking it off, letting it burn, and, you know, moving forward. All right, you guys, that's the read. That's the energy. I will see you guys in the next live. Bye.